All right, welcome back to We Are the Fall, and we're into side B of Imperial Wax Solvent from 2008. And Steve, I gotta say, like 2008, I was well past my video game playing days, but how about something like that, or something like the fall soundtracking in an entire video game soundtrack? I would be totally interested in playing a game like that.
Yeah, I could beat up some foot soldiers with some Ninja Turtles to that song for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I think that there's been multiple instances where we felt this way, where it's
Mm,
like when they get into the electronic mode in the fall, and this one, it doesn't have Mark going off, but at the same time, if it did, that would be even better. Where you're just like, man, I'm just like, I feel like I should be working on something or in something when I'm hearing music like this.
yeah, and Eleni gets all the credit for this one, and I feel like maybe Marcus running off on all these adventures to play with other bands, a lot of electronic sounds and things. I think this might have just been her effort, just be like, "I'm cool too, Mark. You just stay home, and we can make electronic music together."
I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, even more of these little tracks interspersed throughout a track list would be really cool. Like maybe, and honestly, maybe they do this a little bit more moving forward. I would like to see, and we will see, but it's just like a cool little, it's almost like her in her own studio making a little demo,
Yeah.
and that it made it on the album because it's so good. And this is almost like a track, like if you played it on the record version and you played it really loud, that you would be like, wow, this is kind of a great way to lead off a second side or another side of a vinyl slab of wax, right?
Do you yeah,
Reset.
reset. Here we go. Get get ready because the big boss is gonna be coming soon.
Yeah, the
You
big
better
boss is
have your
showing up.
power-ups ready to
Uh-huh.
go.
You just like yeah, that's what it has the feeling of like you're collecting items along the way. And that's kind of what you're doing when you're listening to the fall albums is like you're collecting little pieces of information that you may or may not use later on. So it is kind of a game in that form if you go through a fall album in that way. Yeah, that's a cool one. I mean, Eleni
You
nailed
notice anything about the word?
the Toric.
Or yeah.
It
The
kind of
the
reminds me of like half animalistic, half computer.
There is some speculations, there's some other words in different languages, but I think the one that's gotta be right is it's guitar backwards.
Mhm.
Or mixed
It's
up. It's
yeah,
guitar.
mixed up.
Mixed
I
up
was like, oh
guitar.
yeah.
Guitar all mixed up. There's no guitar
Okay.
though.
Oh, that okay, I like that. Okay, now we're getting into conceptual. We're getting into conceptual art. I like this because there's no guitar. It's all mixed up. This is future guitar. This is taking the place. This is superseding the guitar in musical form. I like that. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. All right. See, I collected another little power up bonus just getting that piece of information from you. Now for myself, in my own exploration of the level, let's get into Summer.
The town is anti-life. Time to change back. The town is anti-life. Time to change back.
No Patching, no Alexa, no Hana, no darkness and silence.
Time to change back. Turn the radio off. switching. My boss, he has the imagination of a gnat. No shard up, no yard up. Slowly cooking. Ketchup. Change back. You are no dog. I'm shouting. No shard up. No yard up. Slowly cooking. Ketchup. Change back. You are no dog.
Now, at the beginning of that one, Steve, do you hear anti-life or
I
something
do.
else?
Um,
I hear anti-wife.
no.
Like it's like a polyamorous town. Like it's like
Mm,
like it's almost like a hippie enclave, like where it's like everyone is a part of the community. There's no wives, there's no husbands. Everyone is their own,
sure.
individual partner of choice.
It's time to
Um,
change back. It's time to change back.
mm-hmm. It's time to change. You are no dog. You are no dog. So stop twitching. And then it's cool on this track how they got like Mark going into the different panned left, panned right, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
And
also
then
like how
yeah.
they stop it completely.
hmm
He's like, I got something important to say. Everybody, stop.
Everyone shut up. Yeah.
Shut up. Stop. My boss has the imagination of a gnat. And then, okay, go keep going.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Even if you put that in the context of that village or whatever, is like there is a leader, probably. There is a leader of the village and they have the imagination of a gnat. That's why it's like everything is like no rules, no structure, anything like that. It's so fun. So I mean, that's good. I have no idea what's going on here. I think someone said that it's like kind of the can summer is like referring to like a can type of song, which I totally get the vibe of that from the musicality. But for me, this song is really about at the forefront the Peter Greenway guitar style. And I really like Peter Greenway as a guitarist, especially in the fall. And I think at this one you kind of get his guitar playing like a picture of like what he's about to lay down across the following albums.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, just an anti, kind of how Mark always is anti, not establishment, but anti what's going on in front of him. He doesn't like it. Time to
Yeah.
change back. We want the slow cooking, the ketchup. Yeah, it's exciting.
What about slow
He,
cooking ketchup? Like slow cooking actual ketchup. Like they're just slow cooking that, making that, boil that
and
down
that's,
into a nice little paste.
I think Mark never probably had ketchup. He's a straight HP sauce man.
Yeah, I know that is true. You got to have the HP on that little sausage bun wrap biscuit. It is melting. I'm finding streamlined. 10 pounds can ensure a lead for your dog. So there are rules. There are rules in here. There's exchange of goods. Yeah. Turn the radio off. The town is anti-life. Immigration of a imagination of a gnat. Time to change back. Time to change back. Change back, baby. Yeah, it's a great groove. It's just it's like hypnotic, like a canned song.
Yeah, and I was like waiting like for like a can song like like some
Yeah.
dancey mix, and I mean it's there a little bit, but not really.
No, not really. It's kind of like a funk prog kind of jam, which is good. In the minimalism of the lyrics, it really fits kind of the minimalism of the track. But then, like I was saying, the the Pete Greenway guitar it's the anti-guitar solo too. It's the anti-guitar solo where it's going, "Dling," "dling," just pulling up on the strings, really fucking piercing out, really fucking cool. All right, let's get into the next track. Let's get into Tommy Shooter.
password. It is you, a chicken shack. Father, short-sighted, being blind. The rubbish not accepted piles up in the corridor.
Do you have a favorite like type of Marky Smith gangster era, or even like guy with a gun, guy with a weapon? You
My
know,
favorite.
you like militaristic gangster mobster. You know, like this is it's all so fun.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think Mark's into the. This is a mob. Seems like it's a mobster one. I like
Yeah,
the old wars no one else remembers or knows about that Mark's in love with.
yeah, yeah. That's true. The imaginary wars that are way more intriguing. Even like the guys that are like post the characters that are post being in the war are probably the best characters, right? Like not active, but like having flashbacks and
Yeah,
imagery of that. Like that's much more fitting hallucinations and also like post traumatic stress kind of
E-
memories is way
and
more up his alley.
exactly, and for someone who never was in the military, like I feel like he's got the most experience with it because he's been the last man at the pub so many evenings listening to
Oh
those
yeah.
stories. Like, so
Oh yeah.
he's lived it long and hard, listening to his mates next to him reminisce and go through it. So he's not completely unaware of the pain and what it actually is.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot too because I can totally picture that him getting this firsthand experience stories from those guys in the pub, and then the next morning, like not really remembering what he was talking about at the pub like that
Sure.
late, and then like reading the newspaper and seeing like arms control something, arms
Yeah.
control poser or something like that, and then seeing something like that and be like, oh, now I have it just sparks like a memory, and it might be like a hazy one, but he's like, that's even better because the hazier the better for Mark because that allows him the free range to be like, I'm not writing this about some guy telling me that he was doing this in there. It's like it's all of the a collage of
Yeah,
those experiences all together.
exactly. It's the feelings of the past brought to the present day, right? Like
Mhm.
what emotions did you give me last night, and
Yeah.
how can I now paint a picture that resonates through to immediately, right?
Yes. Yeah. And also the thing of like Mark is because he's a history buff, he's like always reading about all of these historical happenings that took place. But then when he talks to someone that had those experiences, it's like, no, in that person's mind, that might as well have happened yesterday, right? Or even like earlier in the morning. And I think for Mark, that is like really a key thing because he's like that it might as well have happened yesterday because I don't really care if it happened 2 days ago or fucking 5 decades ago. It doesn't really matter because it's so real. And then he tries to make that into input some of those dynamics into his lyrics to make it that real. And that's why they're so visceral.
And I mean, and he, because of the history that he knows, he has a broad scope of the entire story. But
Mhm.
what he gets is a day in the life, right? Like the soldier doesn't know, and most of them probably are not going back and like, I'm going to read some history books about that thing I lived through that it torments me. Like, I don't
Mm,
really want to know the big picture. Like, they knew
yeah.
what it was day in, day out for in their corner of whatever place they were in. And so
Yeah.
he can take that and then extract details and feelings and yeah, and then carry it.
That guy is not living in a chicken shack, but why not place this character that he's writing about in a chicken shack with his father, and the father is short-sighted and me blind You know, and like it's like, oh man, you just added a further dynamic that's just like, huh? But how was he blind? You know, how was he blinded? Is he just blinded in some sort of memory state, right? Like where he's blinded by the bad things that he may have done. And I like at the end of this or throughout this, the juxtaposition between the painting of yellow flowers and like the blowing of yellow flowers, which is beautiful, to sorry for blowing her away. Sorry after blowing her away. Man, like that's like really drastic, right? It's like really drastic. The murder like comprised of that such blood red imagery and then yellow beautiful flowers. That's
Yeah, I mean, I love the painting yellow flowers. Um, I don't get it. Like, not that I don't get it. I'm just like, what are the just in general, just painting pretty yellow flowers, I guess. The painting yellow flowers after blowing away another balloon string.
yeah.
Is it
And
just like the Tommy gun guys like just blasting bullets all over town, like no consideration for, the kids with their balloons and the little girls with yellow flowers, like, I don't know.
there's something about it because he's even going to the Doberman pinchers to poodles. It's like taking a dog that's very much like a guard dog and then reducing them to a poodle. And like what would do that? Well, the Tommy shooter, right? Like the Tommy shooter, fire off a couple rounds of that, and your dog that's a Doberman that's supposed to be like the protector is now reduced to a poodle state.
Yeah,
And
your knees turn to noodles.
your knees turn to noodles when you see the Tommy shooter. And then also, how about this imagery? See the clouds are darkening with wings of chickens. They're coming home to roost. I tell you, my friend, the clouds are darkening with the wings of chickens is like the imagery that I'm picturing is like, of course, the darkening of the sky, but then those wings of the chickens, those feathers of the chickens flying up in the air where there's like commotion state.
Yeah, or just getting blasted away.
Yeah,
Like someone
just
just
exactly,
like, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, very. Yeah, I don't know. It's
My-
just like so action based in a song that is propulsive, but it
Yeah.
doesn't have a crazy violent edge to it, which I like a lot.
Yeah. My great grandma was from Lithuania and got her pig stolen by Nazis. It was a pet pig.
Oh, it was a pet pig?
Pet pig eaten by soldiers. She says Nazis, but I think at that point in the war, anybody would have stolen anything from her. So
Anyone that steals something from you is a Nazi, basically. Let's get into Latchkey Kid.
Going around doing the town.
Governor O lipstick.
Doing the town.
Here I like to relax. With tobacco and sugar, the people took
Many people die.
centuries to bring with sugar to this
Universal
country.
hatred.
I'm a latchkey kid. Got my music. Can't do up my zip. Send out into the cold again. I'm a latchkey kid. Cold again. I'm a latchkey kid. When in the Mr. M and I Smith. I'm a latchkey kid.
I love how he brings back the Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You're like, oh, which one now? Which one now? I mean, I know which one now, but which one? Which one is in this one? This is one where I was always like passing it up as just like, oh, that, yeah, that's there. That's there. But it's so funny when he says Dave is asleep again on the bass.
Yeah.
When this song is just purely pummeling bass. The way it starts, the way it ends, it's just the fucking thickest bass. Hey mate, can I get more low end on my bass? No, we're fucking jacked it up to 11. It's fucking ripping right through this song.
Yeah, exactly. And just like right there in the middle, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
Dave's asleep again.
Yeah.
I'm curious if latchkey kid, I mean, it's an American term. I don't know if it's our British listeners out there. Let us know if it's a common term for kids there. Obviously, there are latchkey kids everywhere, but I also like this one. I can't do up my zip. It's push out in the cold, but I can't get my zipper up, Mom.
Just gonna leave that 3-foot hammer hanging out.
It was probably only 1.5 feet by then.
Were you a latchkey kid? Growing up?
Not really. Like, I mean, my parents both worked, so like they weren't around, but there was babysitters or somebody around. I mean, I was definitely a 90s kid of left the house in the morning and didn't come back until, evening sort of deal. But no, there was always somebody there to make me a sandwich.
Oh yeah. See, I would be coming home from school. I'd be like doing any. That was my favorite time of day.
I guess I was after school, but I had little brothers and sisters, so like I feel like I was kind of left to my own devices, but they didn't trust me to be left to my own devices on top of parenting two little ones.
Yeah, I remember like when we first got a computer, I was like, oh, let's go over to my house and just have like bring all my friends over to the house or just going on a computer doing bad stuff. And then my mom got home from her school or her job and came in and there's this like kids like drinking out of the like Kool-Aid out of the fridge. She's like, oh, hey, where is my son? Where's my son at? And it was like, oh, he's in there doing something. I don't know. Oh. Looking up Marky Smith lyrics and
playing pinball on Microsoft.
Yeah, waging all of his lunch money on pinball games, head to head. Yeah, Latchkey Kid. Yeah, that one's on there. It's definitely on there. It's definitely in a good spot. I'm curious, where did Grant Showbiz put the Latchkey Kid, or did he put it on here? I don't.
There's one that's not on here, and there's another one that's added. The Mark.
The Mark and the Smith and Mark,
which is a good song. Let's see. Let's see if he took Latchkey Kid off because there was one that was missing.
Yeah, I think that might be
the Kid.
one.
Yeah, Latchkey Kid is missing, and Smith and Mark took its place.
Yeah, that's why we're saying it's equally worthwhile to listen to the Britannia Row recording, which it's known as Britannia Row recording. It's Grant Showbiz version of the album because it's just all thrown about up and down. But I think this next track is about in the same spot. And this track is Twilight Stock Replacer.
No. Is This New? The next track is This New? And it closes out Grant's album.
Yeah, so let's get into Is This New?
Something like Judge and Jerry or Jeremy Kyle, nobody knew, but still it was elusive. And though they pursued Mr. J. Archer as he separated everywhere, they knew Dot was his mom, but still they went on searching and searching. I was provoked. It was not in accord with any known law. Laughing in the middle. Time blenders, all of them. The last statement with the Department of No Name proved diversible to the authorities. They knew Judy was his friend, Dot was his mom, but they still went on searching and searching with no result.
A lot of the times when we listen to this, to the fall as Americans, we're missing out, of course, on a lot of the British context, as we know. And we usually can find the joy and the interest in other areas of almost all of the tracks that the fall put out. But this is one where I feel like I'm missing so many of like these references where I'm like, man, this probably is saying more of a linear type of experience than I'm getting.
Yeah, none of it is telling me a story that I understand.
It's definitely like a detective work going on, right? And I like that there's a callback to earlier in the album with the Department with No Name, because he brings that back. The last statement with the Department of No Name proved diversible to the authorities. I like that statement. I like that kind of couplet of lyrics by themselves because it kind of sums it up for me, which is like, I have no idea what department, what I'm not supposed to, but it's like what they're trying to find out, what they're trying to do, the time blenders of all of them. It's cool. It's great. It's not in accord of any known law. I mean, it's all good. Uh
Do you know who Toma is? Who gets a credit on this song?
uh,
T-O-M-A.
oh, that's Andy Toma, one of the producers.
Ah,
So
okay.
Andy Toma, one of the
Oh,
producers,
yeah, there it
had a
is.
hand in this one in some form, or maybe not at all. It is what it is. And is it new? Yes. Is it intriguing? For sure. Is it decipherable to the two Americans listening to it right now? No, no, no. Like even even the beginning of it, he's talking about Jeremy Kyle, and I did look it up. It was like I think Danny No said he's something like a Jerry Springer type of guy. So that makes sense with like a judgment of your character in a TV setting, right? Like there's like you're like getting all the background information. I'm just picturing it because I've never experienced any sort of Jeremy Kyle TV programming. Like a little bit, get your background family situation, and then try to figure out what is this all
Yeah.
about.
Judge and jury, the crowd is going to determine your guilt real quick.
Yes, exactly. They're gonna be for you or they're gonna be against you, and they're that in the court of public social community vote. All right, so that's interesting. That's interesting. That's one I'm just gonna have to listen to that a little bit more, and maybe most likely not. There might be something that pops out there. Let's get into Senior Twilight. Stock replace.
time to wonder. Very 077 58 Driver B, released all beyond, late to reclaim. Yeah, Twilight Stock Replacer, sing.
I like that one. That could have been the closer for me.
Yeah. Do you know where the title comes from?
No, I'm interested in where the title comes from, honestly, because when I picture the senior Twilight stock replacer, I'm just putting all those words together, which are great, four great words. You just put those in any order, and it's just automatically going to make you think of something. And I'm picturing an older gentleman that's replacing cans on a shelf in
There
a
you-
grocery store.
Yeah, you're close.
Okay, tell me, what is it? What is it?
So it came from Dave Spur, who says that in the early fall days he was doing some night shift work between fall gigs, and he was working at a large hardware store. And so he had a buddy that worked in a restaurant, and his title there, they wanted to make him feel good, so they called him the Sub Aqua Ceramics Operative.
That's another fall song right there.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
And so Dave titled himself as the Senior Twilight Stock Replenishing Technician. But that was obviously a little bit much for a song. So
Yeah.
they got Senior Twilight Stock Replacer. So it's good.
Yeah. The replacer honestly is way better than technician. You don't want to put technician in there. But man, that is really good. I really love that. And I love the song is so simple and it just gets the job done. It's just really good. There's a couple other good lines in there that are like makes you think even more. But I don't know, like the senior Twilight stock replacer is also like I think I've told this story before, maybe, but when I worked at the grocery store in Chicago, I was like, I hated it. I just fucking despised it. Even though I liked working with the people I worked with, they said, "Hey, why don't you?" I'm like fucking 15 years old, and they're like, "Why don't you? If you don't like this, you can work the night shift with these guys." That come in after the stores close and just restock all the shelves and use the forklift and use all this stuff. And I was like, "Oh man, that sounds so fun." You don't have to interact with any customers. It's great. And I asked my mom, and she was like, "Fuck you are. You're fucking not doing that." And then going to high school, and then right after from there and doing that all night. But honestly, looking back on it, I think I would have gotten into the fall a lot sooner if I would join those guys. Those
Yeah, I mean,
guys, oh man, that's a different dynamic.
I did very similar things on my resume coming from I just had so many random high school jobs and college jobs, but I would just I worked at a bank, and I basically scanned cards to upgrade their computer system, but my resume was senior IT upgrade specialist, and I was just sitting with the scanner and signature cards. I was like, but you got to do what you got to do.
You gotta do what
Make yourself seem important.
you got. Is that a good title for you, Steve? And then they're like, Yeah, can you put senior on the front
Yeah,
of that?"
I'm gonna be the senior. Yeah,
Mm,
head, senior, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, director is fine.
yeah. CEO of plastic card swiping. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it helps. It helps when your dad's at the banks.
Oh, you got that. Oh man, Mark would not have liked coming in and seeing you back there. He'd be like, "Oh no, this guy
Well,
fucking getting me with these late fees."
it was the worst because I sat in the front window, and this was a bank that was for immigrants, basically trying to start paying their taxes. So
Yeah.
it was in a super Hispanic neighborhood. And I sat in the front window that was closed permanently, and you had to go inside and do all your work. But I was in the front entrance, and basically people just came up and spoke Spanish to me, asking me to do banking transactions. And I would just constantly point at the door, just no, just keep going inside. I'm over here with my computer scanner. I'm very busy.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm doing here? literally nothing.
I cannot help you.
I cannot. I have no skill to help you at all.
Do you see the stack of tiny green cards that I have to electronically scan and somehow upgrade into this
Yeah.
2002 computer? Yeah, I'm working. I'm doing the best that I can.
I'm only going to make your life a lot more difficult if you ask me to do anything. You are going to get in trouble very quickly if I do any
There is no
sort of
money. There is no money over here. Keep going.
The mix of this song is really interesting too. The way that Mark's vocals cut in, like it's like a hard cut, and you can hear like a artifact of like a previous take on that vocal when he comes and pops in, which I like a lot. Like it's just like a fucking residue of another take. I'm wondering if we should probably just give a little listen to the Grand Showbiz mix of this. Let's just like see what we're hearing is a little bit of difference or maybe
Yeah.
same of
Yeah, I like how he jumps in on the chant part, which he doesn't typically do. It's good.
yeah, totally. Let's get this one. All right. I hear a little bit of different mix style. Somehow Grant cut 2 seconds off of that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into that Smith and Mark.
Yeah, it was little like high end, so it's grungier for sure.
Yeah, there's something about that mix. It's like of the whole album, it's a little bit more fluid, which is cool too. It's a totally different listening experience.
So tell will not be captured. Never. His spectrum knowledge cannot be encapsulated within the confines of its treatment scale. Remember Colorado, the workman, yellow fetter appear at the openings of upmarket shops and streets. Their earrings dangling merrily with drills that batter. Meanwhile, estates battle the pavements. Silence you spoke of, you hedonic imbecile. Silence you spoke of. How old is he? The guy with the video camera. 12. Remember Carter.
Man, there's some good lyrics in that one. Oh
Yeah.
man. And
Treats
then
Hotel, you bring him back.
I know, and then like how old is he? Like 12 years old with the video camera fucking propped up. Man, okay. That I wonder why Mark wasn't for the album version. It makes sense. Like you only have certain amount of, he learned from Max Induction Hour. You have only a certain amount of time, otherwise it starts to get real sketchy as far as the sound quality goes to put that many tracks on there. So you got to cut something, and he cut that one, which is really I don't know. I think that one definitely fits in this era and
Yeah,
this band.
so Grant also cut off the last track that we're gonna finish up on, Exploding Chimney,
Yeah.
which is sonically the same, lyrically different.
Yes. Okay.
So Mark, I guess, decided he,
Yep.
he didn't like it.
I don't know. I like it, but let's
Yeah.
not go against Mark. Let's give a listen to the final track, Exploding Chimney.
Got rat poisons, carbon monoxide in my vicinity. I got rat poison in my vicinity. I am beyond redemption. And my chimney is exploding. My chimney is exploding. Listen to me now. The things, skibbies and AIDS. Kids, believe me, kids. I've been through it all. You gotta believe me, kids. I've been through it all. Universal wax solvent. And that chimney is exploding. My chimney is exploding.
So I know I know what Grant was trying to do professionally as a great sound mixer that he is. And that is like to make everything copacetic in the mix. But there's something about a track like that showing that the edge, the blown out Mark vocals, the 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 bass tone is this hollow lump lump lump, like it's like a fucking like a weird kind of like hollow thud sound. It's changed up from other tracks on the album. It's just all so much more intriguing to do it this way. And it's so much more fitting. I mean, I guess the question I got it for you is, do you think that this album would have been received any differently with the Grant Chopin's mix version?
I mean, I think it fits better. I think the lyrics are better. The sound, I don't want to say better, but fits better. There wasn't
It's what though?
the rest of the album. It didn't really,
Yeah.
nothing else really sounded like that.
Yeah.
And the lyrics is not really, I don't know, not really it for me. I got herpes, scabies, and AIDS, kids. You got to believe me. Gotta believe me, kids. I got it all.
I mean, I fucking believe him.
Yeah,
I fucking believe him.
I do. Yeah.
Uh,
You didn't have to convince me.
yeah. He even puts in at the end like the universal wax solvent, which what do you think about the title of this album, the Imperial Wax Solvent? Because I think this is a great title for a fall album. I wish there was a track called this, or even the Universal Wax Solvent works for me. I think it just like, Exploding Chimney is fine enough, but put a track on, and Mark is not like that guy,
No,
he's
no,
not that
no.
guy at all.
He's
But
not going to explain to you what it means, right?
no, yeah, but also but he's also the guy that knows if he's got a couplet of 3, 4 words that works well, he knows that he needs to put that on a track
He's
title.
got to, bury it. You got to put it in there.
Yeah, you got to put it in there, and I just like I think that really kind of gets at it too, which is like the way that he titles things, the way that he puts words into songs, and then later on, even like sometimes, I mean, true fall heads will just refer to it by the track title because they're so good at like being completely versed in the fall discography and in that. But sometimes there's such good titles within the songs where you're like, it's almost referred to as that instead in your mind, right? Like that's the one where he says that. And it's like you don't know what Imperial Wax Solvent is, but when I hear Imperial Wax Solvent, you obviously get that some sort of kind of government state majesty type of production production style. Oh man. But it's also dirty as hell. You got the solvent on it. You got to fucking it's fucking abrasive. It's like fucking burning your skin off if you're
Yeah, I
not
mean,
like
is that? What
taking it with gloves.
you're saying? It's a chimney cleaners, the universal wax solvent. I don't know.
No, I'm more taking it as that
It's
Imperial Wax Solvent is like the wax is the vinyl and the solvent is I'm fucking bullshitting this off the top of my head, but I like this. It's the fall kind of abrasively cleaning that wax surface so that it's ready for their imperial type of sounds that they're gonna lay down.
all right.
I mean, that's fucking great. That's fucking fun. I love that. All right. That was Imperial Wax Solvent from 2008 from the fall. It's always fun when when we dive into a full fall LP. And Steve, the only question is, how many pints you got, mate?
Oh boy, 12 tracks, all fantastic in their own way, all meshed together
Mhm.
beautifully well.
47 minutes of song by the
The
fall.
longest track the fall have ever put onto wax or CD.
It's interesting too because you will look across the track listing. There is mostly just 3-minute songs, and then you
Yeah,
got
no,
that.
none. Yeah, 3, 2, 5. Yeah,
I think that's why it works so well as a flow state.
with the interludes and the banjo and
Hmm, hmm.
the stop and go.
The Torrig.
Yeah, even Torg being almost 3 minutes long seems longer than it is.
Sure,
How many pints?
that's the question.
The year is 2008, and we're going 8 out of 10 pints.
8 out of 10 pints, just racking them up. I love it. I love it. I love to hear that. This is one where I'm like, man, it's so solid. Is it the last good one for
Beau-
me?
Beautiful
I don't
album
think so.
art.
Yeah, I know. If you're putting the album art in there, I like that you're capturing that. I gotta give this 7 pints.
7.
I was at 6.5. I was like in that room, but I'm giving it 7 pints because it's something to it. It's not like the one that I like to compare it to, which is the Real New Fall LP, which is like the perfect balance of the electronic with the band. But I just think that album has so many more great, great songs. This album has a lot of really good songs.
Yeah, there's just not too many that you're gonna take out. I think the length, the short, quick, fast helps all of them
Hmm,
because
hmm.
they're all cool and interesting, and I'm happy to listen to them for the length of the time they are, right? So you're not
Yeah,
like, "Oh, man, just freaking rip that out of there." Like, that doesn't belong. It's messing everything up.
sure.
They all just kind of there they are. Here it is, and you enjoy it, and you're like, "Okay, great." Like, there was nothing wrong
Yes.
with that. Like,
Hmm. Yeah, I think
I
that's what it is. What about
yeah.
even the what about even having I think it's helping me too, having the cover later in the track list. I think that's helping me a lot with like getting into the fall sound and then a cover hits instead of okay, we just gave you a fall song now here's a cover. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I
or
don't
like
like it
or
takes me out of that.
filling it in 2 or 3 times, like, and I think it is I think he manipulated it enough and they played it differently enough that I mean, they always do. It's never a straightforward cover, but I think it
Mhm.
works well that unless you know what you're listening to, you don't even really realize that it is a cover.
Yeah, that's right.
Um, and yeah, the lyrics are great. I haven't been as much into the lyrics in the last couple of albums as I have here, where I feel like he's putting the effort back in to do something special for us again.
Yeah, the excitement is back, and this is the birth of. I mean, this is referred to as a transition album, and I kind of, it obviously is, but it's also the transition and rebirth of the fall into the finality of the fall. Like it's kind of like it's heading in that trajectory. We only have a handful of albums left, and this is the way we're starting it. I'm completely intrigued. I'm completely like engaged and immersed in what they're doing and excited to what's coming up in the future.
Absolutely.
So, until next time, we are the fall.
We are the best.